when Osborn pays for his crime! You motherfucker!
This video won't be anything specific. I mean, I have a script, but I'm just going to be saying whatever comes to mind because this is what I think should be in Spider-Man, not what I know is going to be in Spider-Man. So, yeah. Line launcher. Just steal this directly from Arkham Knight. You see it done inside a cutscene. It's still something else from Arkham Knight too. Catwoman's parkour, traversal style, whatever you want to call it. Just to make it more interesting because no one does parkour. And if you do parkour, you literally can just hold the button, hold forward, and that's it. There's nothing you can add to it. No one does parkour, and I don't blame them. But what you could do to make them do parkour is give them limited webs. I just had an argument about this with somebody, and I will die on this hill. The only reason Peter should have infinite webs is from the Venom symbiote. Miles shouldn't. It separates the two in gameplay, and it'll make you actually use parkour. But they need to fix it and make it more interactive for people to even want to do it. Like if the parkour was how it was in the cutscenes, it would be more entertaining. It would be a perfect addition to the game. And of course, if you're bad at the game, then you can turn it off in the settings or limit it less in the settings. And this would also go into this next feature I think should be in the game. Symbiote legs. You see Peter jump out of the basement using them to hit people with it. So why not let us just walk with them? Me personally, I think it'd be pretty entertaining if I could just walk up to some criminals, stomp on them, and then start kicking their ass. And walk between buildings. This is just my opinion, but I think that's pretty cool. Also, one of Spider-Man's main things, web on the helicopters or cars just catching a ride, using them to build speed, web sling around, whatever. I just think it'd be pretty cool to land on someone's car or the cop's car when you're in a car chase, because normally when you stand in the car, you're just floating on top of it. The car drives and it stops till you leave. Give us more freedom. Miles Morales said express yourself, then let us express ourselves. And in combat, this pisses me off so much. If you take a weapon from somebody or web something to throw at somebody, you should be able to do it twice, like a rebound. And I'm not saying that just because Miles is black. This happens to me a lot in boss battles. I web something to throw at the boss, dodge, and it's gone now. Why can't I dodge, turn, grab it again, or just grab it again? And also, just because the trash can got dented doesn't mean I can't use it again. When you throw a sewer grate at somebody, you should be able to pick it back up. And I don't mean make them invincible so you can spam them, but like make it like a 3 health bar or something. Hit them 3 times and then you can't use it. And this is just my opinion, but I think you should be able to kill as Peter. I know it's a good chance that this isn't going to happen, but this also leads into multiple endings. One, Peter kills and kills Miles. Then you can have some dark inner monologue while he's webbing through the air or something, talking about he should have listened. He would never understand. Or the one that we're definitely going to get. Peter doesn't kill people and Miles stops him. And even though it's not co-op, swinging around as Miles and Peter would be pretty cool. And they would talk about how Peter actually or Peter doesn't kill and then kills Miles and then gives up the symbiote, realizing he went too far. Or he starts killing and then Miles beats him, making him realize how wrong he went. Which, I mean, if I was evil and someone beat the shit out of me, I'm not going to suddenly change my ways, but you know. Fiction. It is what it is. Also, I'm just stealing this straight from Web of Shadows and Shattered Dimensions, but I think it'd be pretty cool to throw cars at people. Like stuff we couldn't before because we got the symbiote. Slam it to the ground, make the concrete fly up, throw that at people. You're in a car chase. You drop down in front of the car, pick the car up, and then slam the car so they can't drive anymore or just throw them. And honestly, this is just my opinion. Suit mods are useless. Sometimes they're helpful and fun, but most of them are either garbage or overpowered. Being able to fight as Peter and Miles at the same time would be fire. Not like the trailer, but really getting down and doing team combos like Arkham Knight, or how he does with Sable and Black Cat. And Peter should get stronger the lower his health gets and talk more un-PG-13. I mean, he's done it before. I don't know why you can't do it in this game. So everybody can agree, no matter who you are. Not even gonna lie, it doesn't even matter if you played the game. You can agree on this if you play games, period. More cinematic finishers. These ones in the trailer look fine, but they aren't that cinematic. I understand the combat has to flow, but at least at the end, instead of just the camera zooming in, let us get a last opponent finisher or something. Originally, I was gonna say this face model needs to go, but it doesn't matter. And suit customization. I don't care how long it takes this game to come out. Even if they have to delay it for another year, I would wait just for suit customization. Like, give us the basic advanced suit, homecoming suit, or just a normal suit. Or for Miles, the track suit, the suit where he has on Peter's outfit with the hoodie and shorts. But you can just change the color of that. Other games have done this. Even some low quality mobile Spider-Man game I don't care if we have 5 suits. If I can customize those 5 suits, 10 out of 10 game. And also, like the normal suit and negative suit, do that with every suit in the game. Instead of him just turning into the base suit, if I have on like the Spider-Man 2099 suit or whatever, turn that black with the red stripes on it turning white. That's all I ask. I don't want every single suit in the game to turn back into the base suit. Just make it black. Y'all had like 3 years to make this game. Y'all can do that. And I don't really have any specific suits I want to see in the game. The Superior Spider-Man suit looks fire. And the Savage Spider-Man suit. Also, we need more rewards for 100% in these games. For me to sit down for hours and 100% your game, I'm gonna need something more than a trophy and some trash suits. Like Peter's suit, he just had his out. That's it. Miles, he just gave him Peter's mask and some random dusty ass outfit. I don't want this. You telling me I sat here for hours doing this? 100% in your game, DLCs and all for this? I want my time back. But before I get onto the villains, I can guarantee every single one of these suits are going to be in the game. And if any of them aren't, I'll make a response video to myself, calling myself a dumbass. Spider-Man 3, black suit, anti-venom, Agent Venom, Miles' updated Spider-Verse suit, and his old Spider-Verse suit with the jacket and shorts. And this suit I'm not remembering the name of right now. And since I actually have fans that reach out to a different YouTuber, if y'all can get them to shout me out, just saying. But if any other YouTuber says any of these suits should be in the game, go dislike, bomb their videos, and report them for stealing my idea. I really need to make this clear. That was a joke. That was an attempt at comedy. Do not go report anybody's video for anything I say in my videos. Even SK. Leave them alone. That was a joke. Don't harass anybody. I don't condone that at all. As fun as it would be to swing around and beat this dude's ass, I'm pretty sure the Green Goblin isn't going to pop up. You see Harry Osborn with the Venom symbiote, which, I mean, new take on Venom, new take on Harry Osborn. Usually, I say let Insomniac cook, but they fumbled the bag with this. Look at what we could have had. What is this? He ain't spinning. I'm trying to have a water-based level. I don't care if he's not in the game. Let him spin. Let him cook. Drinking dope turned me to a superhero, yeah. And Kingpin's been arrested for 2 games. Let him out. Free Kingpin. And it's definitely for no reason. No reason at all. And Shocker's been in the game. I think it'd be cool to see him again. Of course, just like Kingpin. No reason at all. Not at all. Also, Mysterio is canon to this game, and I think he'd be a good intro villain to show how brutal Peter is. Like in that one comic I can't remember, but it'd be a boss battle. You chasing him through New York, him blowing stuff up, Peter having enough of his snatching him off of whatever glider he's on, throwing him into a building. Then you can finally get to gameplay, and then you just punch him one time. This is when killing or no killing rule would pop up. In the first one, Peter leaves, that's it, the cutscene ends. Or the second one, where you keep hitting him, Peter stands there with his hands covered in blood, and Mysterio tries to crawl away. Then Peter walks back up to him, and it fades to black. It implies that he kills him, but it's really up to them if they want to add Peter killing in the game or not. Also, please give us back Felicia, bro. I'm starved. Like in the last game, Felicia just fucking died, came back to save Peter, and then disappeared in the thin air again. If they don't have her in these games, these fucking devs better count their days. Multiple stories. I don't want to just play a single story. And this might contradict 1 and 2 Spider-Man at the same time, but hear me out. How cool would it be if you start the game, you see Peter on the left, Miles on the right, and it says pick your story. Everyone's going to pick Peter. There's not a soul who's not going to pick Peter. But still, more replayability. If you pick Miles, you can see what he's been doing since the game ended. And obviously, I just said Peter. You can see him beating this out of Mysterio. Because in the trailer, Peter calls Miles and he literally just drops him.
Miles, the hunters track Connors to...
Also, I think Peter versus Miles, if they had Peter go too far in the trash talk, that would be amazing. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10 game, actually. But the main problem I'll have with this third game, I can see it now. You see this? This is ultimate difficulty. Why aren't these maxed out? I want to miss a dodge, die, the game automatically crashes, deletes all of my save, and then deletes itself off my PlayStation, and then breaks my PlayStation. It's the hardest difficulty. Why does it feel like it's normal, and the rest of the difficulties feel like easy and very easy? Sure, the damage is up, but if you're average at the game, then it won't even matter. Ending/editing notes before the outro, please. Miles and Peter suit up scene would be amazing, along with the suits. Peter's experience and brains mixed with Miles' style, I'm pretty sure he still has access to Otto's tech since they made it. And what would make the game 100 out of 10? As if we could do things we do in cutscenes. Like in a fist fight where Spider-Man is swinging down, he webs people up and then picks someone up. That'd be an amazing gameplay feature. And it's crazy that no one talks about that. Fighting while you web, amazing. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Give me money. I mean, subscribe.